The life expectancy of an average American today is 78.2 years. But this year, more than 70,000 Americans have crossed their 100th birthday. What are they doing that the average Americans are not? To find this out, Dan Rutner teamed up with National Geographic to study about the places in which the mortality rate is very low. He gathered a team of specialists to study this all around the world to find out the answer lying in their lifestyle and environment. What about genetics? It's discovered by researchers that it doesn't matter what we are genetically made of, but what matters is our daily activities. From the Danish twin theory, which was conducted with 2500 twins, it was observed that why one twin dies before the other even when they are genetically the same. The life expectancy can be accelerated or retarded from the actions we do in our day to day life. At the end of the research, they found 5 places that matched this criteria, which they called the blue zones. They are the Barbaria region of Siberia, Ikara, Greece, Nicoya Peninsula, Costa Rica, Loma Linda, California, and Okinawa, Japan. After the discovery of the blue zones, they hired a team of medical specialists to find out the principles that followed by the blue zone people helped them live more. They found 9 principles interwoven into each place. To live more, we need to examine all the principles. First is move naturally. This might seem odd, but in simple words, this means they do most of their work naturally without taking the aid from gadgets and machines. They grow vegetables and do most of their chores manually. These activities expose them to a lot of sunlight, which gives us vitamin D, which is one of the most important vitamins in getting a improved life expectancy. Dan also suggests you inconvenience ourselves like taking stairs instead of the elevator. Also, forward coming up, the next thing is purpose. What is our purpose in life? It's as simple as asking ourselves a question: why do you get up? It's observed that most people die in the first year of their retirement than the ones who are working. This is because they don't have a purpose. Purpose gives you a will to live. Thirdly, it is downshift. People in the blue zones also are a victim of stress, and we know that stress is equal to disease. They also have stress like us, but unlike us, they have a way to reduce stress in their daily routines. The people in Okinawa remember their family. The Ikaria people have a nap, and the Sardinian people have a happy hour. This helps them reduce stress. Unlike us, they have a 80% rule and are very particular about the food. As there's a saying, Hara Hachibu, which means only eat till 80% of your stomach is full. They don't eat extra. They just eat a meal in the late afternoon and don't eat for the rest of the day till morning. Also, there's a saying, eat breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dinner as a pauper. Next up is plant. So basically, most of the diet include only plant. Meat is like 5 times a month, and
Is
the
eaten on
serving
average
is
only
as
5
small
times per
as a
month,
deck of
with
cards.
servings about the size of a deck of cards. We are now
Not
discovering
only
that along with the
environmental
environmental issues,
issues,
health is
also
another reason why
because
less
of
meat
health
and
issues,
more plants
plants are
is
being
becoming a
more favored
widespread
than meat.
trend. Number 6. Wine and water. People in all blue zones except one group, the Adventists, drink alcohol moderately and regularly with friends and food. And no, you can't save up all week and have 14 drinks on Saturday. Although there are numerous dangers and health risks with alcohol, it is the potent antioxidants in grapes that give it its health benefits. Secondly, they drank lots of water. With our bodies made up of over 50% water, and water being a vital part to life, it's no wonder drinking water is a key component of centenarians' lifestyle. Number 7. Belong. All but 5 of the 263 centenarians they interviewed belonged to some faith-based community. Research shows that attending faith-based services 4 times per month will add 4 to 14 years of life expectancy. This factor is heavily intertwined into our purpose, as they look at those big questions of life. Where did we come from? Why do we exist? How do we find meaning? And where are we going? Number 8. Loved ones first. Successful centenarians in the blue zones put their families first. This means keeping aging parents and grandparents nearby, or in the home. This is shown to lower disease and mortality rates of children in the home too. Furthermore, they commit to a life partner, which can add up to 3 years of life expectancy, and invest in their children with time and love. Plus, this means they will be more likely to care for you when the time comes. Number 9. Right tribe. The world's longest lived people chose, or were born into, social circles that supported healthy behaviors. Okinawans created Moais groups, consisting of 5 friends that committed to each other for life. Research from the Framingham studies shows that smoking, obesity, happiness, and even loneliness are contagious. So the social networks of long-lived people have favorably shaped their health behaviors. Spending time with family and friends can be some of the most rewarding experiences we have as humans. They might not be perfect, nor might you be. But at the end of the day, friends are there to help you on your way.